Oh, what's up, man?
Cheers. What's going
Cheers.
on, man? So, about another beer over here. So what about that last podcast?
Oh, Jesus, man. That was down in the depths.
Yeah, it was, dude.
Yeah,
So,
that was down in the depths.
yeah.
It's kind of nice starting the podcast off sober.
So,
right now.
yes, it really is.
It was exhausting.
This is our first beer of the day. It's kind of early right now.
It is a little early.
Was it 10:40, something like that?
10:56.
Dude, yeah, that last podcast just got away from me.
Yeah, it got away from all of us.
Yeah, because
It was,
we started drinking, what, 12:30?
Yeah, 12:30, something like that.
12:30 that day, had a couple beers.
That's the time I started drinking yesterday.
And then had a couple of beers, and then what did we end up doing? Oh, coming back to the house,
Having more beers.
watching the UFC fights,
Having more beers.
having more beers,
And then had more beers.
and was like, okay, we'll have a good buzz before we get on this thing. And then we get up here, and then we had some technical difficulties, which, you know, shout out Crabman
3
for
hours.
Yeah, and then we didn't get it started until 10 o'clock.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
We started at 10 o'clock,
it was like 9:30, 10 o'clock.
and then we podcasted for 4 hours.
Yeah,
So it was 2 o'clock before
when we
went to bed.
finished. Yeah. I was like, man.
Fuck, man. So what's up? What you been up to?
Just chilling. You know, like kind of being in the last podcast kind of wanted me to ask you, so when does a person become an alcoholic? When does that happen?
Whenever they depend on.
Because some people would argue that
drink.
like drinking any drop of alcohol could necessarily be alcoholic. Like, because you, like, if
You kind of do it to relax, or you do it for
yeah,
whatever
because
reason.
you're dependent on that for something, you know. But
yeah.
some people say, you know, oh, a couple beers a day, that ain't bad, whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. I think, like, if you come home and the first thing you think is, I want a beer, and you go get a beer, you're kind of pushing that, like,
You're on that line?
yeah, like you're drinking every single day.
Yeah.
Because I drink on weekend. I drink Friday and Saturday, mostly just Saturday for
Yeah.
this. Like today, I didn't really feel like drinking, but then again, I got to do it for the show, you know what I'm saying?
Now you think that alcohol even means a bad thing? Because it does have a negative, like, obviously you're
It's
like
definitely a negative
killing your
connotation.
body. Yeah, it's definitely been looked at as a bad thing.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
I mean, because
That's
you can
interesting.
have, because say, like, I have plenty of friends who have, you know, 5-6 beers every day, but like they
Sure.
function well. You know, their kids are taken care of, bills are paid.
Yeah, that's right.
Like,
I
who
guess
is it? Is it bothering anyone?
I guess it's bad for your body.
That's bad for your body.
Bad for your body. Maybe it sets a bad example, but
Yeah,
I mean, if you create more kids that do the same thing, is it really that bad?
that's fair. That's
like
fair.
if, say, I drink, 3 beers a day, and I create that example for my kids, they think that's a okay thing,
Yeah.
and they go and do it, and they become a functioning member of society doing the same thing. I guess it doesn't really harm anyone then either.
But wouldn't the problem with that being that you're creating a person that kind of depends on alcohol, and that could either go either way? Like, that could be negative.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
I agree with that.
because you know you never know how
You're taking
addicted.
that chance of
Making that addiction for someone
creating
else.
a drunk.
In a way, dude.
Yeah.
What do you think the earliest age someone should start drinking?
21 years old.
Yes,
That
me
is the
too.
wall.
But say like, okay, so the government just has decided like
Whatever age.
this is the age that we think is.
Oh, what age
It
do you think
is.
I should make that? What age?
What
think I
age
should
would
be?
you make it?
Make it legal?
Yeah,
18.
18.
I think 18 is fair.
I think 18 is fair. You can make that decision.
To go into the military or you're graduating high school.
It's at least.
I think the
gotta be
biggest
18.
one for me is like you making the decision to get student loans.
That's
you
the
can make
big
that.
one.
You can make that decision, but you can't just drink a beer.
Yeah, because that'll affect you for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Who's to say that like buying a couple beers at the store will affect you for the rest of your
Right.
life? I mean, if you want to get technical, yeah, maybe, but I don't know, man. Yeah, student loan debt definitely affects you, and you're not even fully developed yet, and
Yeah,
you're making
for
these
sure.
decisions. You know,
Yeah, but you're not fully developed, so should you be drinking beer? Should you have alcohol at that age if you're not fully developed?
I personally don't see anything wrong with it. I think the only thing that I don't like as much is that you could have an 18-year-old in high school kind of. Say he hits 18 in high school, he could be like providing a lot of people with beers, like a lot of young kids with beers.
That would be illegal, though. I mean, it would still be the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, but it'd be.
But it happens
easier.
anyway now.
Right. I mean, I agree 100%.
Where 18-year-olds in school just have a spot that they don't get ID'd at.
Yeah,
And they'll
yeah,
go get
yeah.
alcohol for all their friends.
For sure. Yeah, I don't know what age I think it should be. I mean, I don't know. I think 18
There's a lot of
is-
gray area
There's
there.
a lot of gray area in there. Yeah, I think
For sure.
18 is probably where I would put it, but 21 is just a little too.
Yeah.
I mean, like
That
when
doesn't
you're
make sense.
in the
What else? What's the point of making it 21?
when you're 20 years old and you like have your own place or like you're in the military,
You
it's
can be
like
tried for an adult
whatever.
at 18 years old.
Yeah, but so you're telling me I can't drink
Yeah.
until
it's crazy.
21?
Yeah,
it's just kind of weird.
I don't think it makes sense either. I started drinking before that age, and I don't think I'm doing too bad. I think I'm doing all right.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe it's all in my head.
Maybe it
I'm
is.
just drunk, and I didn't realize it.
Dude. Yeah, I was kind of just that whole last podcast. Maybe like
it was wild, man. It was a good one.
What?
And so
what,
that
what
makes us happy. That makes us happy to say that we're going to have our next guest.
Yes,
on November 12th.
Yeah, well, now you'll know when it comes.
Yeah, you'll know.
He already knows. I've already reached out to him, so that'll be super exciting, man.
What were you about to ask before I cut you off?
Oh, I can't remember.
Sorry.
No, you're fine, dude. What do you think about this beer? It's a
I think
pilsner.
it's pretty good.
We went light.
Super smooth.
Yeah,
super smooth.
I kind of like it. It's really good pilsner. Mama's Little Pils. That's by Oskar Blues Brewing.
Yeah, I had a Mama's Little Yella Pils. What the fuck?
Oh, dang, she fucked up.
Popping pills. Dang, little yellow ones. Yeah, this is pretty good. It's 4.7% Bohemian Pilsner. I don't know what that means. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not a beer connoisseur. I just like to drink.
Yeah, we definitely do that.
I don't know. I guess I have I'm sort of developing a palate for beers. Like I can kind of taste the differences in
for sure.
Like close beers more lately. But I'm not really that guy that's like, oh yeah, this has a very pine oaky afterbirth.
Oh God,
fucking Office.
Michael Scott.
Yeah,
dude. Dude, I love The Office. The Office is the shit.
It's so fucking good.
What's better? Like if you were gonna sit down and watch a show, hit me with some shows that are better that you would like to watch over The Office, because this is pretty high up there for me.
Futurama.
Futurama's a good one.
Or like there's not many. I just throw The Office on and watch it. It's just so good. It's so casual.
Rerun.
Yeah, you remember the scene where Michael Scott's on the forklift and he knocks all the damn shelves over?
Oh yeah,
we'll get somebody to clean that up.
He's like, we the ones that got to clean that up, Mike.
So we're at work yesterday.
Oh no.
Yeah, and like the guy that's over my area, he gets out there and works with us. He's not like that. He's not like Michael Scott. Like he's a maintenance guy too, but he's on the forklift and he's trying to move some bin. He's like taking this thing down and we're looking in it to see if we have a pump. And then he's about to put these bins back, and I tell him, "Hey man, fuck them bins. Let's just go. We can leave them where they at." He's like, "Nah man, I'll move it back."
So he dropped and fucked it all.
So he goes to move this one bin back, and the forks go past the bin, and he clips. He goes as he's picking up that one bin, he clips like the edge of three bins.
Oh no!
Stacked 3 high.
He went a little too far and caught the other one.
And caught the other one, and he lifts all of it and just tilts, and you just see it go.
How big are bins? Like
about the size of this table.
Oh,
a little bit longer.
What's in them?
Like there's these bags of chemical.
Oh no!
Like powder chemical. It's not that.
Okay.
It's not that like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not that bad, but it's not like good. But
I bet he was so embarrassed.
Oh yeah, it was so
fucking mad.
And so I was like, man, fuck that bin. And he's like, no, I'm gonna get it. I was like, all right, whatever. I'm gonna walk
out.
So I was walking to the bathroom to piss. So I go to the bathroom to go piss, and as I'm about halfway walking there, all I hear is all the fucking crashing of Zeus dropping a thunderbolt down. That's what it sounded like.
Dude.
And I just look back, and he's got this dumbass look on his face.
Like no.
And all I could think of is, hey man, we'll get somebody to clean that up, guys.
Right?
Because the operators are like, what the fuck, man? Are you kidding me?
Dude, okay.
And we just shit on him the whole time. We made him pick all the bins up too, so we're just shitting on him the whole time.
That's rough.
Yeah, it was good.
When I used to work at this glass place, they used to stack like long sheets.
Yeah,
You've been in there. Long, big sheets of glass, like kind of like dominoes in a way, like kind of stack them like this.
Yeah, I got you.
Because they have to lean. You can't just like stand it straight up, obviously. It has to like lean. So it's like in between these posts, these small posts, and they're very close to each other. And I came in to work one morning, and they were unloading a big truck, which is like a crane, and you put like these slings around the glass and pick it up and set it in there.
Oh, man.
And the first thing I hear when I clock in is just all you hear is like nothing but glass is shattering for like
a long time.
Oh, wow.
I'm sure.
And I just was like, oh, my God.
One of those fucking pieces fell.
Like,
just knocked the rest of them.
When he set it in too fast, and it domino effect. All that glass just shattered.
God, what a dumbass!
I was like, "Oh no,
you blew it! Fuck, man, that sucks.
Yeah,
that really sucks." So, my movie recommendation for this week, I was debating between like a Halloween movie, because Halloween is Monday, and I was debating between like a scary movie, but I actually ended up landing on Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Oh, nice. That's a great comedy, man. I was talking to to Libs the other day, and they were almost going to dress up as Jay and Silent Bob.
Oh, nice. Yeah, nice.
So that's going to be that movie.
Yeah, the guy that fucked up on the forklift on yesterday.
Yeah.
He's like, he loves all the stoner films, like all the funny shit like that.
Yeah.
You know. And we were talking about Jay and Silent Bob, how funny that shit is, and just like all the quotes. It's like so many one-liners, dude. Just never-ending one-liners, and it's so fucking funny.
I like Clerks too.
Clerks,
Clerks 2, Mallrats, Dogma. I think was
I
another
never watched
one.
Dogma.
Yeah, I think I've seen. It's been a long time. But dude, Jay and Silent Bob.
Jay
I
and
haven't
Silent
seen
Bob
the new
Strike
one.
Back.
They came out with a new one like
I hadn't
a year
seen that
ago.
either. Yeah. But yeah, Jay and Silent Bob, Strike Back. That's my recommendation. It's a fucking hilarious movie. I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix right now too.
Is it really?
It might. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I need to watch that.
It might not be. They might have took it off, but it used to be anyways. So.
Yeah.
Find a way to watch that. That shit's funny as hell. Yeah.
Dude.
Morris Day in the fucking time.
Yeah. What did he say? Sent by God, her motherfucking self.
Oh yeah. So good.
Yeah, that's a good movie, man.
So what about you? You got a movie recommendation?
I don't. Did I talk about my movie recommendation last week? I know I mentioned House of a Thousand Corpses.
Yeah, you did talk about it,
but I don't remember actually talking about it.
Well, why don't you remember?
You know, mine just gets a little fuzzy. When
Yeah,
you
a
get
little
up in
fuzzy.
Age, you know,
when you get up in age, you're in your 30s now.
Yeah,
So.
Yeah. Thanks. But
shit.
I'm actually not going to go with that. I mean, great movie.
Yeah.
You know, and I guess I went with it last week, but gonna go with Boondock Saints.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, you haven't went that yet, have you?
I want to say that I did.
Okay, well, we'll pretend that you did, and I want to
Okay.
go Shaun of the Dead here.
Oh, okay, I like that.
Yeah. This is like a good. If you like comedy horrors, this is
that's
a
exactly what it is.
great comedy.
If you like
horror.
regular horror anyway, it alludes a lot to Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah.
There's so many
If I'm
references.
coming to get you, Barbara.
Yeah, just all that. Yeah, the Winchester.
Yeah.
It's so good.
All like to me, the Simon Pegg and Nick Frost movies, that little run they did together, that's definitely the best one.
Right.
That was like the Golden Mile. What was the one they did with like
Hot Fuzz?
Hot Fuzz. There was the one they did with like was it Rancho or what was the name of that movie?
I'm not sure.
It's kind of like an alien movie or something like that.
Oh, they do Paul.
Paul, that was it. Yeah, Paul.
Huh? You were thinking Rango.
Yeah, I
Lizard.
was thinking Rango.
Yeah, the fucking Johnny Depp.
Fuck, dude.
Damn, how these movies, how everything runs
How
together.
everything runs
You
together.
get old, man. You get 30.
Yeah, I know.
Start forgetting shit.
Yeah. But yeah,
fuck.
that movie really stuck with me. That's a favorite movie of both of ours. Is Shaun of the
Yeah,
Dead.
absolutely. So Monday, that's the big day.
Oh yeah,
You giving your life away.
Yeah, I'm becoming a married man.
Married man. Congratulations, man. Cheers.
Thanks.
Cheers,
dude.
you and Heather.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you, man. Thank you. You know,
That's crazy. That's what I was telling Gabby. I was like, man, it's nice to know that you and I at hands, I guess. You and I.
yeah, for
it's
sure.
Nice to know that.
For sure. We get along really well.
That's cool.
So, and we've been together for
What,
7,
7
8
years?
years,
Yeah.
almost 8 years now.
Crazy.
And never argue about anything.
Yeah.
So
It means a lot.
yeah, that goes a long way.
It's shit that people don't talk about much. It's like
They
how
really
good.
don't.
Like, you don't hear people talk about how good their relationship is.
Yeah, it's always bitching and
I
moaning.
know. It's always bitching and moaning.
It's like, God, dude, get out of it.
When you get done bitching, you start moaning.
Yeah, like what the hell?
When you stop moaning, you start bitching.
Yeah. Yeah. There is mental peace is hard to find.
Mental peace is hard to find.
Yeah. You know, and I think like we've talked about before is, you know, finding a person that's good for you and healthy for you mentally is you got to start with yourself. I really think so.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to make this a TED talk, but
I know we're listening. We're
yeah,
tuning in.
but you got to start with working on yourself. You know, you'll never
Yeah.
get to where what you even know you like in a person, you know, until you kind of realize what you like in yourself and like who you are and the things that kind of make you happy. So yeah, I look back at a lot of my friends' relationships and listen to them complain, and I'm like, damn, man, I kind of feel sorry for them.
Yeah, and it happens so much, especially, and that's what you always hear. Oh, you don't want to get married. Everything changes after you get married, and I feel like that's just because of a lack of
Says
communication.
who? Yeah.
It's a lack of communication.
Yeah.
If you can't discuss all the stuff that you're going to discuss when you get married before you're married, then you probably shouldn't be marrying this person.
Exactly. 100%. 100%. And you'll see a lot of the guys, we've talked about it, or, I mean, anybody going to work and their work is their getaway from home, from like a bitching partner or whatever. Like you come home, you got kids with a person you don't want to have kids with 30 years down the road. And you see those guys. I mean, we all work with them. Those guys who use work as a getaway. It's like, man, I don't want work to be my getaway. I want home to be my getaway from work, you know?
Yeah, so if you're in those relationships and you're thinking about getting married, communicate. Talk about, like, 'cause that's where me and Gabby are, we're getting close to going towards that next step, and it's like, it's all about communication.
It is.
So,
it really is. And if you're in like one of those, because I've been in some shitty relationships, if you're in that right now, get out. And I know it sounds...
This has been said 1,000 times on this podcast.
Yeah.
And it needs to be said again.
Yeah. Because once, like... there's no better time than now. It's only going to get harder. The longer you stay, the harder it's going to get.
No time like the present.
Deep down, if you're with a good person or not.
Yeah.
Or the person right for you or not. You really know. If you're thinking like, I don't really know if I really want to get married to this person.
And that goes back to comfortability.
Then like, don't settle. Don't settle for someone
People
who
are
just...
settling because they're comfortable.
Yeah. Yes. Once you get comfortable, it's
over.
Being comfortable is never
good.
What
was that post that I think John Michael posted on Facebook?
Yeah, I like that. It was, comfort is where dreams go to die.
Yeah, comfort is where dreams go to die. That's
cool. Yeah, and I'll agree with that.
Yeah,
once you get comfortable, you have no ambition or no like drive to go and make better for yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Or even like venture out into new things. You're comfortable, so it's like,
why would I do something else that I got to be uncomfortable doing?
Yeah, you say you've never golfed for the first time. Oh,
it's not for me.
It's just not for me.
It's like, I've never.
I mean, just give it a try.
Oh, that food looks nasty.
Give it a try.
Have you ever tried it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's
so yeah, I'm basically what we're saying is that we're better than you,
and we know it.
And we
here
know
at Globo Gym.
We're better than you because we are uncomfortable all the time.
I feel like I'm uncomfortable most of the time.
I do too.
And I've learned to once I look back, especially like looking people in the eye and talking to them and stuff like that, which was always kind of a problem for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I could always make conversations and I looked like I was doing the part, but deep down it was like massive anxiety.
Do you think that's a social anxiety thing? Where do you think that anxiety comes from? I don't know if that's something you ever really thought about.
Yeah, I think it's probably I don't know, maybe coming from social constructs through schooling, and you try to fit into these, this person has hey dudes on or whatever, so you kind of this is what it takes to look cool or whatever, you try to
that is what it takes to look cool now.
Yeah, you're not out there necessarily trying to create yourself and develop yourself. You're more out there trying to fit in so you don't get made fun of, or everybody just kind of wants to blend in a way.
How does that come into eye contact though? You think that's just
I think it's just not being comfortable in yourself. Yes.
So what I think could be a potential too is that all the alcohol you've drank, whenever you're drunk, you're more comfortable. So you never have a problem looking people in the eyes.
Right. It does loosen you up a little bit.
And that's where you do it could be where you do most of your social, part of your life. The most of the social part of your life is whenever you're drinking. So whenever you're not drinking, you're sober and you're a little more uncomfortable.
Maybe so.
So you're an alcoholic is what I'm saying.
We're back. Yeah. I don't know. It's gotten a lot easier now to the point to where I just made myself do it.
Yeah, exactly.
I told myself I might not understand a fucking word this person's saying to me,
because I'm looking in the depths of their soul.
Look them in the eyes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
and that's the whole handshake thing is that's why I think people forget other people's names the first time they meet them, is because they're so focused on presenting themselves and handshaking that they completely just forget the person's name over time.
Do you ever look at look at a person and their face just pisses you off?
Yeah, we can talk about some of these people. I think Kevin Costner is one of those people for me.
Oh, see, I was thinking about somebody we know, but but yeah, Sean Payton is one for me.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
So what about I want to go with this. People that their face pisses you off even though they're a good person. Like they're a really good guy or a really good girl or whatever, really good woman, but you see them and they just piss you off when you look at them.
I don't really have any close friends like that.
Really?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a close friend.
Yeah, I don't have any. I don't really have anybody that, other than you, of course.
Yeah. Right? That's fair, yeah. We're just pissed all the time on this podcast.
Yeah, there's nobody that I really talk to or.
Something's in my eyelid. It's sticking to my eye.
But yeah, definitely actors and stuff like that to where.
Right. I'll tell you who I'm talking about later.
Okay. The facial expressions and the way they act and just their face, Tom Cruise.
I see a picture of somebody on Facebook and I'm like, God damn. It's I love this person, but Jesus, their face just makes me annoyed.
Okay. Damn. Let it go, man.
I can't. I'm petty, spiteful, full of hate.
Let it go, man.
Full of hate in my heart.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's definitely some actors though like that, like especially Sean Payton for the Saints is.
He's definitely has a
he's not
punchable face.
One now, he's not with the Saints now, but who else is kind of like Tom Brady's kind of starting to be like that, like Aaron
I can see
Rodgers.
that. Yeah, definitely Aaron Rodgers.
I guess I
for
don't know
me.
why I'm thinking about football players right now, but
There's definitely some actors that are like that.
so leave us a comment in the comment section of actors and like famous people you think, or not famous people. It could be your friend, just anybody that your face pisses you off.
Just tag them.
Yeah, just let us know in the comments.
Yeah, who has a punchable face?
Yeah, it's gonna be like Shawn and Bryant.
Yeah,
Blue Collar Podcast. Two famous guys.
Yeah, totally famous.
Totally famous. Oh shit. Yeah, that's good. So your movie was Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah,
it's so fucking classic.
Yeah, I love it.
It's so classic. If you like any kind of horror or comedy stuff, it's the best of both worlds.
Yeah. Dude, we started watching last night. It was like Guillermo's Cabinets of Horror or something, or Secrets.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, and we watched the first one, and the first one didn't really do it for me. And it was Nelsie. What was Nelsie? What's that actor who played Ballad of Buster Scruggs, all the all of the Coen Brothers films?
I know who you're talking
yeah,
about.
I can't think of his name.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, he was also in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Yeah.
He was in the first one. I didn't really like his character too much.
It sucks.
Yeah, because he tries to play this kind of like play this like really conservative white guy.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really care for him playing that part or that part in itself.
Oh yeah,
because he kind of plays. He's like, not to say he has to be categorized into one style of acting, but
yeah, for sure.
it kind of seemed like I just loved him more when he plays that.
I really know what that guy's name
like
is.
goofy, witty guy. Nelsie something. I can't remember.
He is. He's definitely more of a witty kind of character.
Yeah, goofy, witty, like
fucking Buster Scruggs.
Yeah, he tries to play that role in this first episode, but as like a smart assy, aggressive guy. And just the way that he kind of talks to people in that, I'm like, nobody talks like that. Even that character in the real life, like that kind of person who has that personality, they don't talk like this.
Really?
Yeah. So
Tim Blake Nelson.
Tim Blake Nelson, yeah. He's a good actor though.
Yeah,
really
for sure. Yeah,
really
is.
like him.
He
He's one
is.
of my favorites. But
That's cool.
But then when I was like, that like first episode didn't do it for me. And then like they played, I think like a trailer came on after that, and it like all the rest of them look like they're probably better than that one. So I'm pretty excited to check that out.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was thinking about a show. You remember Into the Badlands?
Yeah, I really like that show.
That was a really good show. And actually, Nick Frost, the heavier set actor from Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz, the one we were talking about, is Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. That's Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah.
But Nick Frost is in Into the Badlands. He comes in the second season.
Yeah, he's like a comedic relief.
And his character is so perfect.
It's so likable, man.
But that is actually going to be one of the shows that I'm having on my, which actually I don't think it's on Netflix. It was going to be on my Netflix list, but it's not on Netflix anymore. I don't think.
Oh, really?
But yeah, that's also going to be coming up soon. We have our special coming up, our Netflix, top 10 watches. So
Yeah, top 10 things to watch on Netflix.
So that'll be fun.
Yeah, recommendations. We're excited for it.
Yeah.
I kind of have my list like where it needs to be right now.
You keep wanting to change it?
There's one that I've been watching a little bit lately. I'm going to throw up in there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
that's good. I know which one. I think I know which one.
Yeah,
it is.
yeah. That's it.
Okay, cool. That's awesome.
But
oh man, it's been a busy week.
It's always a busy week.
It's always a busy week, dude.
Yeah.
Like after this, we're going straight to the men's warehouse and then try it on tuxes, and then I'm going straight to watch the Monster Trucks.
Oh, you're getting to watch the truck?
I'm going to watch the Monster Truck. I got my Monster Truck underwear on for this.
Dang, nice.
I'll show you later.
No, thanks.
Yeah, man, we're going to see the Tour of Destruction.
Nice.
It's 11:20 right now a.m. and yeah, I'll probably be drinking all day.
Damn.
I don't know. I probably won't. I'll probably stop drinking. I need to. I drank last night and I don't feel good about it.
I only had about 3 or 4 last night.
Yeah, I only had about 6 or 7, 8 last night. 10.
Did a little hot yoga this morning.
Damn, was you farting?
Yeah, I went farting and shitting.
Okay, well,
I didn't hear anybody farting and shitting either. So
damn, they doing good.
Yeah,
They've been
not
eating
too
their
bad.
salads.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's kind of like salads kind of make you fart shit, don't they?
I don't know, maybe.
I think they're like fibery, maybe. I don't know.
Fibery. Is that a word?
I don't know. I
Is
don't
that
know.
an adjective?
Probably. I don't know.
Fibery.
Yeah, I don't
Fibery.
know.
That's a new word. I like that.
Yeah, just making shit up as
That
we
made
go.
me. That made me very gruntled.
Yeah. Not disgruntled, but gruntled.
Not to be confused with disgruntled, which is the opposite of gruntled.
Yeah, man. Yeah, after the whole tux thing, we're going to get some stuff for like the little wedding or whatever.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I probably won't be able to make it.
That's fine. I figured. It's kind of
I
last
probably won't be
minute,
able to.
and it's,
I might be able to though.
and it's
I'll
something
see-
that's
I'll
only
see
like
what I
a 15-minute thing, so
Yeah, that's
no
cool.
big deal.
But I'll definitely be there for the beers and food after, wherever y'all decide to go.
Okay, cool.
What time y'all want to do that? We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Oh man, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm going to see some monster trucks tonight. Don't you hate when a fucking fast food place fucks your order up?
I never get as mad, like instant mad, like blood boiling. I'm like, when I pull up to the little microphone, I'm just waiting on you to fuck it up. I'm just waiting so I can get mad.
No benefit of the doubt. Just
I don't believe in any of them.
it's just so stupid.
Any of them. Don't believe in any of them. I just know they're gonna fuck up, and as soon as they do, I can just feel Heather just like getting a little tense.
Because she knows you're getting tense.
Yeah. She'd be like, calm down. No, fuck this. Start slamming shit, Nah, for real. And I'm not like being an asshole. I know it sounds like I am.
You are definitely being that.
But,
It's all the time.
dude, I mean, how hard is it?
It's fucking hard.
Apparently,
It's really hard. Apparently.
you pull up. I just got to the point to where, like, hey, can I get a, 2 large fries, 2 McDoubles, and 2 large sweet teas?
What was the first thing?
Was that a medium soda and a small fry? And then you're just going to see me just take a breath in the car. Let's try this again.
Yeah. The day I pull up and I go, let me get a chicken biscuit and a number 6 with a sweet tea. You said a chicken biscuit and 2 of what? Oh,
Turn the fucking volume up on that bitch. Damn.
God. And I get there and I'm like, hey, what's going on, man? He said, what? I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to fucking lose it. I'm going to lose my fucking mind here. Jesus.
And then they give you the wrong shit. I check everything.
Yeah.
And if they hand me the wrong size drink, I'm sending that shit back too.
Oh God, I was just over it.
I'm almost to the point to where, like, if my fries are cold, they going back too.
Damn, you a Karen.
Dude, I'm a Karen.
You a fucking
fast food Karen.
Oh jeez.
It gets old, man. You spend the money, you just want warm food that you asked for.
Yeah.
That's a fair trade-off, right? This isn't like
they pay you, you do your job.
This isn't like the Call of Duty mystery box where you just give money and they just give you what the fuck ever you,
and then you
didn't
get a
order.
fucking teddy bear and then box moves.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just you pulling out the damn drive-through.
Yeah. You're
pissed.
I've been there. I've done it. I pulled up. I went to Hardee's like a month or two ago. I think I called you. It's like 10:58 when I pull up at the drive-through. Yeah, let me get chicken fingers or whatever. And they're like, oh, we don't do lunch till 11.
It's like 10:55.
It was 10:58.
All right, I'll wait. That's what I would do. I won't
was
fucking
pissed.
move.
I was just mad. I just left.
Yeah,
I was like,
I will
you
wait.
Probably heard my fucking tires spinning in the parking lot.
Yeah. All right, it's 11. It's 11:01. Go ahead and fire them deep fryers up.
I was not gonna wait at Hardee's. Fuck Hardee's.
Nah.
I mean, Hardee's delicious, but
I like their
That shit pissed
breakfast,
me
not
off.
so much their lunch.
their chicken fingers are good. No, I just yeah. And it's on the way home from the gym, so from the dojo.
From the dojo?
Yeah,
Big dojo guy?
Where we do karate.
Okay. Oh shit! I was about to ask you something. I can't remember now. Yeah, we was talking about fast food. Oh, damn.
Hawaii 5-0.
Hawaii 5-0. High five. High five. High five. Dude, Key and Peele is such a good.
It was such a good follow up to the Chappelle Show.
Yeah, I mean, it has a couple episodes that like kind of don't hold up and
Oh yeah, for
a
sure.
little cringy, but and Chappelle Show was definitely the best sketch comedy.
Chappelle Show didn't have any misses.
Yeah,
It didn't miss once.
yeah, it's so funny,
Because
dude.
Dave Chappelle is so fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he's hilarious. But Key and Peele,
It was good. Yeah,
it's
it has some really good
My
moments.
favorite one is the one where, or one of my favorites, is the one where it's Bo Burnham and like the
acapella.
acapella. There's
Yeah.
a bunch of white dudes,
And
and
it's-
there's the one black guy.
And then another black guy comes in.
He's like, "Oh, these are my white boys." There can only be
So
one.
good.
There can only be one black guy in a group of white
It's
guys.
so good.
Apparently,
Yeah, he's a token black guy.
yeah.
It's so ridiculous.
They're like battling back and forth to see who's the best token
Yeah.
black guy. Like with like
the little snazzy little extra stuff.
Boom, 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 boom.
They add their culture into
Yeah.
it. It's awesome.
Yeah.
And they try to one up each other.
Oh,
that's
it's
always how it
amazing.
is. One of my favorite ones is where the guy comes in to speak to the high school students about his drug addiction. He's like an ex gangster.
Oh, I'm
And
trying
he's
to
like,
remember
and
this
it's like, he's like consequences.
one. Oh yeah.
And he's like, and then I got ran over by a herd of buffalo. What the
Oh,
fuck?
man.
How is that a consequence?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Good show.
Key and Peele is
Highly
fucking
recommend
hilarious. Yeah. We're gonna start having the shirts coming up too, man.
Nice. Been waiting on it.
It's exciting. It's exciting. Probably either next month or December, but hopefully before then.
November 19th, the Brew Car Bar Crawl.
Yeah.
I'll be posting something. I know I've said it like 100 times, but I'll have something.
So what time are we starting that?
Probably 1 o'clock.
Okay, 1 o'clock.
Yeah, starting at Yeehaw Brewing.
That's perfect because I got a tournament that day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What time will you be getting out?
I'll be here by 1. I'll be meeting y'all there. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be a problem.
12 beers, 12 bars.
Woo!
1 mile.
Damn.
Damn.
Dude, who's
I-
fighting that day? What card is on that day? Is there one?
No, I think
Dude,
you were thinking.
Yeah, we were gonna do it on the 22nd.
Yeah.
You know what's going on tonight, right? Anderson Silva versus Jake Paul.
That's
Fights
tonight?
Yeah.
Oh man, you gonna watch it?
Nah, probably not.
Probably just see the highlights
Probably
of
see the
Anderson
highlights
Silva
of
getting
Anderson
knocked
Silva
out.
God, knock it out.
Getting knocked out.
You get knocked it out.
He probably won't get knocked out.
I don't want to say that, but it's true.
But what if he doesn't though?
What if he goes there and blasts his ass fucking round 1? What if he just head kicks him?
That would be the best outcome.
This is their flying knee to the head, and it doesn't knock him out.
He's just like wobbly,
And he goes, pow!
like one of those anime characters that get stunned.
I don't know. I don't watch anime, man. Were you
I don't
trying to
either.
tell me something?
I don't know. I've just been told.
You trying to like come out of the closet for anime?
Come out of the anime closet. No.
Actually, you're supposed to come in the anime closet. It's gross. Ugh. Sticky.
Sticky.
Crusty.
Jesus. Oh man.
Yeah, so it's 11:30 right now. We got Carolina football at 4 o'clock
Yeah.
against Missouri.
Yeah.
And Williams-Brice, too. How you feel about that game?
I'm excited about it.
I think it'll be a win.
Yeah, I think it'll be a win, but you never know with Carolina.
You
never know with
Carolina.
Carolina.
You never know with Carolina.
They just seem to just when you start to get a little bit of hope,
It's possible we could be 8-2 this season.
it's possible. Because it's okay. So we got
Missouri, Vanderbilt,
Florida.
Florida.
I forgot about Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt's a
Tennessee
dub.
too.
Yeah, Tennessee and Clemson are the last two
Clemson,
games.
the last 2 games.
So
Damn.
we could be 8-2 though at one point in the season.
Could be 8-2. Finally ranked in the top 25.
And we could be if we win Missouri, Vanderbilt, and Florida, which Florida's in the swamp. That's tough.
Yeah, so
But
that's gonna be
Vanderbilt's bad, so I mean I'm not worried about that.
well, we shouldn't have to worry about it, but
But you never know.
You never know.
But one game at a time, right? We play Missouri, but if we were to win all 3 of those, we would be 8-2 going into the Tennessee game at home.
dude, I bet you're pretty excited about your Eagles right now.
Oh, I'm real fucking excited. We'll play Pittsburgh tomorrow.
Can you pick Pittsburgh?
Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking dub. But you never
It
know.
should
It's the
be.
NFL.
It's the NFL. You know,
It's the NFL. I ain't too worried about it. Really.
we all thought that the Bucks would beat Carolina too.
Jesus,
That didn't happen.
that was bad. Tom Brady.
That-
He's going off the fucking deep end, dude.
I always knew it would end like this for him.
Every time it goes onto his face, he's fucking throwing his headset and cussing out his offensive lineman.
Listen, man, we all know those kind of players. The league has to force them out. They
Yeah.
will never leave.
Yeah.
Brady will
And
never
especially
leave
now that
if he
he's
has his
divorced.
choice.
Now that he's divorced, he doesn't have a reason to.
Yeah. Damn, man.
Oh, that's
Giselle, I mean, you can say what you want about whatever, however you feel about it. You're probably accurate about it because to me, it's like, damn, Giselle, you waited this long and you can't wait like another year until let this year finish.
Maybe that's the problem. She's
You
waited this long.
Maybe that's the problem. That's the
Maybe
argument.
that was like the year 1. She was
'Cause-
thinking that.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe. She's
I've
out.
waited 13
She's done.
years. I fucking can't wait anymore.
Yeah, and you can't just be like, okay, yeah, and commit to retiring.
And it's not like he's at the beginning of his career, you know. It's not
Yeah.
like he's chasing
This
his
is
dreams.
it. But
His dream-
dude,
he's
but you
fulfilled
gotta,
his dream.
you do have to understand that like when you are with an athlete like that, we all know Tom Brady is Tom Brady. But
Tom Brady is the greatest football player of all time.
Yeah, absolutely. And you, come on, man, she knows that
That's
better
going to
than
start some
anybody.
controversy.
This is?
No, Tom Brady being the greatest football player of all time.
Oh, I mean, people would
That's
disagree,
spot on.
but it's
They're wrong.
I mean,
Yeah, they're
who's
wrong.
better? I mean, Jerry Rice.
Dak Prescott.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Dak.
Yeah, I mean, like
Jalen Hurts.
to me, you knew, like you're married to him. You know him better than anybody.
Yeah, you got to.
You knew how this was going to end.
for sure. That's sad, but it is
It's
what it is.
very sad. It's very
How
sad.
the mighty will fall, just like Aaron Rodgers.
But
he's falling too now
Yeah, I mean, I always knew that it was going to end bad.
for both of them.
For Aaron Rodgers, I could see retiring before it got too bad. But Brady, I at least just going to have to force him out.
It seems that way.
Yeah, there's going to
Next thing
force
you know,
him
he's
out.
gonna be sending dick pics to people like Brett Favre did.
Oh man! And you heard about the shit about him
yeah?
stealing like
What the fuck, man?
taxpayers' money and
What
stuff?
are you doing?
I don't know.
I mean, is he any worse than the government?
I mean, hell, they were the ones that was giving it to him, like the city council or whatever.
It doesn't fucking surprise me. The government love taking some taxpayer money. They love some taxpayer money.
They fucking love it.
God, I don't want to get into that. It pisses me off.
There was a text message between him and like whoever government official saying like, "Yeah, are you?" He's like, "Are you sure I can take this money or whatever?" And I can't remember exactly what the text message said, but they were both like in on it.
Yeah, ha 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 ha. Fuck them kids.
Yeah, basically. Right. Like what the fuck, dude?
Oh man, wild. Some crooked shit goes on every day.
Yeah, I was looking at the Eagles' schedule, remaining schedule.
They could go 17-0.
It's a possibility.
My guess is 15-2.
That's what I was thinking.
I think we lose to the Cowboys and we lose to the Giants.
Yeah, they'll be favored in both of those games though, unless something goes south, like real south.
And the Cowboys at home though, or in Dallas, Yeah, that'll be a tough game. I think we'll lose that. But you never know.
They're definitely the NFC favorite right now. I mean, who else is behind them for the NFC favorite?
Fucking Giants, Cowboys.
Nobody's buying any of those.
Giants and the Cowboys. I mean, the Cowboys look all right. That defense looks stout.
The defense does look good.
If Dak can play
the
well,
Niners,
stay healthy.
maybe the 49ers, but they just got blown out by Atlanta.
The Panthers. God. After Sunday, they're going to be leading the division.
I mean, this could be a clear path. I mean,
the Panthers should go to the playoffs this year with trading Christian McCaffrey and Robbie Anderson.
That is hilarious. I'm kind of pulling for it to happen. Because I'd love to see kind of craziness. Yeah.
As long as the Saints just shit the bed, I'm happy.
Other than that, it's like, okay, who do we have? Seattle.
Yeah.
The 49ers.
Seattle, I don't know. That's actually not bad.
We like to think that the Rams will possibly get it together and make that run.
The Cardinals good with D-Hop. They played pretty good last week.
Yeah, I mean, nobody's playing as good as Philly on the NFC side.
No, definitely not.
So, yeah, I'm kind of curious. Okay, AFC can kind of go either way. You got Buffalo, you got the Chiefs.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so
Chargers.
They're they're just too banged up, man. They lost both, so they lost J.C. Jackson, which he wasn't doing them any favors.
That's true. It's taking their fucking money.
When Belichick gets rid of a DB or a defensive player, it's like he gets them paid. He gets those guys paid.
He does.
You know,
he ain't gonna be the one to pay him.
But he ain't gonna be the one to pay him.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. Only one that has left that he has probably missed was Chandler Jones. Outside of that, I don't think he missed any of them.
For sure.
And think about all those great plays. He's kept McCourty now. He's kept McCourty his entire career.
Yeah, sure.
He's the one where I was like, damn, man, you
sticking it out with him.
You sticking it out with him.
Yeah,
like he's gonna
That's cool.
But
I'm excited about Marshawn Lloyd, dude.
Yeah, he's been playing well.
Redshirt freshman.
Been playing real well. College football is interesting, man.
Yeah,
I'm really excited for that Tennessee-Georgia matchup.
Yeah, it's going to be good. When is that? That's next week?
I don't know exactly.
Within the next week or two.
I haven't looked to see who's playing this week. I'm probably looking when we get off here. But
I think Tennessee and Kentucky play today. So I think so.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah. I think Georgia plays Florida today.
That'll be interesting, too.
Yeah, you never know.
Georgia can show up and play like they did against Missouri. Remember that game? They barely pulled it out.
Yeah, I don't really remember that game actually.
Yeah,
I think it was early.
They barely. They were behind until like the final couple minutes in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Missouri doesn't look good at all either this year. They look like shit.
Yeah, so like that's just Georgia at their worst, but that is capable. That could happen. That's a possibility.
And we play Missouri tonight, so
yeah, that's a possibility for Georgia to play like that because that's their lowest.
Yeah.
Now, are you going to get their lowest? Probably not. You're probably going to get something.
Yeah, that's true.
This worthy of a national championship run. But,
yeah, exactly.
But it's possible. So
yeah.
It'll be
sports,
interesting.
Man. Sports talk. All the sports talk.
Yeah.
Big sports guys here.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the Brew Collar Podcast with sports and sports.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited about some football, but I'm really excited about what's the next big card coming up?
I have no idea.
Isn't Dustin Poirier, Michael Chandler?
That's the one, yeah.
Who else is on that card? Who's
I don't remember.
Headline of that card?
Yeah, because it's not Chandler and Poirier. It's Adesanya and Pereira. Yeah. Prohaska and Teixeira's fighting.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be next, too.
Before this year ends.
I think Zhang Weili and Carlos Esparza's on 281, too. The Adesanya card.
I mean, I'll watch it, but...
Yeah, it would probably be good.
Yeah. Kind of...
The thing is, Carla's a defensive fighter, and so was Rose. That's why that fight was so boring. But Zhang Weili is not defensive.
She's not.
She's going to fucking charge forward, and she might get pieced up by Esparza.
She might get knocked out again. I feel like she's been getting knocked out a lot lately.
Yeah.
Feels that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's been ugly.
Yeah. But she's good, but...
Yeah, she's an awesome fighter.
Seems like it's kind of going off the rails a little bit for her.
Yeah, my nose is so itchy. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. That Adesanya Pereira fight, that's going to be very interesting.
Yeah, it is. Because this could be. I feel like this is where that division shifts away from Adesanya. Finally,
You think Adesanya loses this fight?
I think so.
You do?
I do.
He's already lost to him in what kickboxing
Yeah, this was like
twice.
10 years ago.
Lost him twice.
I
hasn't he?
want to say so.
Once or
I know
twice.
once, yeah.
Yeah, so Pereira's already beat him
Yeah.
once outside of the
kickboxing.
UFC in kickboxing.
But it's a lot different.
It's a lot
He
different.
was a lot younger fighter.
But I will say that is Adesanya's game. Kickboxing
It is.
Adesanya's game.
Oh, yeah, for
so
sure.
like for Pereira to have beaten him in his own game, because Adesanya's not going to come out there and shoot takedowns. He's not going to do that.
It's so funny that Sean Strickland is just such a bum.
He got knocked out.
Yeah, it was ugly.
'Cause he was talking shit about Adesanya.
Oh, he's just a shit talker. Yeah,
But he was talking about Adesanya before he even got there. He was like completely bypassing Pereira.
Yeah, it's so funny.
And I'm
He's
like,
such a troll.
And he got knocked out.
He's
I'm
such
like,
a troll.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, the Petr Yan and Shawn O'Malley
Went the way
me-
it should have.
Dude, that's some Vince McMahon shit.
I don't know, man. I don't think it's as bad as people say it is.
I think it's as bad as people. I mean, it was a good fight. I don't want to be like.
Yeah, for sure.
It was a good
yeah.
fight. But to me, like, it was pretty obvious who won the fight.
I don't think it was obvious. I think it was a very close fight.
I think it was obvious. I think everybody who watched that fight knew it was obvious. And after the fight, even Shawn O'Malley saw it, and you can see it on his eyes and his face. He goes, "Yeah, I knew it was going to be close." And then,
Yeah, maybe.
And then he goes after the fight, he goes back and I went back and watched the fight, and
Oh, yeah, he's supposed to say that.
I definitely won that fight. I'm sorry you didn't win that fight,
But, like, how? How did Petr Yan win that fight? Petr Yan.
Petr Yan. He okay, round 1 and 2 was close.
Round 2 was not close.
Oh, round one. I'm sorry, was close.
Round 1 was the only
Between
close round, yeah.
Round 2 was clearly not even close.
Yeah, but the same way in round 3.
And then
for,
it wasn't that much of a gap though. He won it, but it wasn't that
Dude
much
was
of a gap.
pouring blood out of his face.
Yeah, dude, come on. You know, I know you're a Shawn O'Malley fan, but you know
Yeah.
Petr Yan should have won that fight.
I don't know.
You go back, dude. He was minus 800. He was a clear
Doesn't mean
favorite.
anything. That doesn't
In
mean
Vegas,
anything.
yes, it does, because that shows where all the money's shifting. The big money people, we all knew Yan won that fight.
I don't think so, man.
I think you're being biased.
I mean, maybe a little bit, but I don't think
because
so.
it was pretty obvious. And I haven't seen
And
a
I'm
single
gonna base it
person
off that argument.
other than you say that Shawn O'Malley should have won the fight.
I'm basing it off the argument that Petr Yan didn't do anything on the ground. He might have had.
How many times do you have a guy up against the cage controlling the entire fight, dump him
But
on
he
his
didn't
back,
control the
dump him on
entire
his
fight.
back,
He
dump
almost
him on
got
his
dropped
back.
like 4
and
times.
has had knockdowns. I mean, it was a clear.
He didn't have any knockdowns.
I'm pretty sure he clipped him once and dropped
He
him.
never went down.
Well, dude, you
That's
know
what
he
I'm
won
saying.
this fight. You
clipped
know he
one
won
time.
this fight.
I don't think so.
It was
man.
clear cut.
I don't
to
think
me.
it was clear cut.
I don't even think it should have been like
I
split
think
decision.
Yan should have won, yes, but I don't think it was clear cut. I think it was a close fight.
I mean, it was a good fight. Like,
I think it was a very close fight.
I don't think it was close.
I could
personally.
see how they could go to O'Malley.
Yeah, I think that it was. Yeah, I think it was pretty obvious.
See, I don't think so.
It really shocked me.
I could
It shocked
100%
me that
see.
it was even split decision to me. Because when they scored it both, whatever, Yan 29-28.
See,
Shawn
in the
O'Malley.
moment, I thought that, but going back and watching it, O'Malley could have probably won the first round, and that's why they gave it to O'Malley.
I'd have to go back and watch it again.
It looks like O'Malley won the first round, Yan won the second clearly, and then O'Malley won the third.
But to me, I think it was pretty clear that.
But when it goes to decision,
man, there should be.
Hold on, when it
judges
goes to
and shit.
decision though, when it goes to decision, it's based on the rounds. Who won the rounds?
Yeah, I
So
mean,
if
I
O'Malley
understand
wins 1 and 3, that's it. It doesn't matter.
that. Dude. I mean, who's to say that? Shawn O'Malley won round 1.
The judges.
I mean, yeah, clearly, but I think they
But
got
look
it
at-
wrong,
look
and
at
so does the
showing
rest of
scorecard.
America.
Showing the scorecard.
Like, this is pretty clear.
But there's a reason why we're not the one judging.
This is embarrassing.
I don't think it is.
I think Dana White, like, this is embarrassing
I don't think it
to
was that
just
bad.
shit on Yan like that, and then you just automatically bring Shawn O'Malley up to the number 1 contender.
I mean,
From
if he
10
wins
spots?
that, if he wins that, he should be the
You're
number one
just going to
contender.
bypass the guy who whooped his ass, Cheetah Vera?
Yeah, 4 fights ago
I mean, Cheetah Vera's hot. How come he didn't get that?
because he didn't beat the number 1 contender.
Yeah, but he got the opportunity to fight the number. Shawn
That's,
O'Malley
that's
did.
on Petr Yan for accepting.
Hey, that's fine.
Yeah, but you can't say like that's like if you beat the champ, you're
But
the
you're going
champ.
to put him, give him 10 spots ahead in a match where he to me and to the rest of America, he lost that fight.
See, that's not how it is though, because he won
But
he won round 1, he won round 3.
It's pretty clear that Dana White is
Oh,
pushing.
he loves Shawn
He's
O'Malley.
going Vince
Yeah.
McMahon on it.
A little
Straight
bit,
up.
yeah, absolutely. But
Straight up.
I don't think it was rigged. Like
Oh, Rig? No.
it's obvious. He won round 1, he won round 3. That's a win.
But, well, I'm not going to agree with that because I don't know because I don't remember round
we'll
one like that because we both agreed that round one was close.
Yeah, exactly.
Round two, that was the most dominant any of the rounds.
That's fine.
As a person who won a round, that was the most dominant for anyone who won a round.
2 and 3 were very close.
Because 2 was more dominant from Yan than 3 was for O'Malley.
Maybe
because O'Malley was getting clipped and he was gassed out.
But like if you add another round, I think O'Malley knocks him out in the 4th round.
Yeah, that's just whatever though.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't add that. You can't. I
say that
debate.
I say that as a like backing up his round 3 performance. I think his round 3 performance.
Even though I agree with that,
was so dominant.
Do agree with that. Yeah,
his round 3 performance was so dominant.
Yeah, he won a little. He won. Yeah, I mean, I give round 3 to him for sure.
Like I think it was a
good fight. To me, I don't think it was close. I thought it was pretty obvious.
He's the only one that did damage. He won 2 rounds out of the 3.
I mean, you look
at a win.
I mean, after the fight, Shawn O'Malley is defeated. You can see it in his
He was
face.
humbled for sure. I mean, so was Hamzat after Gilbert Burns.
Yeah, well, yeah, for sure. But I mean, that was an incredible fight too.
Yeah, regardless, I think that's humbling.
But you could tell that he was shocked that he won the fight.
He goes, Petr Yan's a good fighter. Like that's what.
Yeah, and he also said, I knew it was close. Like when you settle for a tie,
that was actually a pretty good.
That means you lost. Yeah, that was pretty close.
That was better.
But yeah, when you're settling for a tie in any argument,
I don't think he was settling for a tie though. He never said that.
Yeah, he was. He said, I knew it was close. Like you could tell.
He said, I thought it could have. He said, I thought it could have went either way. I did go back and watch it. Did you?
No, no. I'm talking about the post.
Yeah, I watched that too.
I watched that. That's what I'm saying. Like
he said, I knew it could have went either way because it was a close fight.
Yeah,
he didn't know who won round 1. He knew he won 3.
I don't think it was that close. I think that, and the rest of America didn't think it was close either.
I mean, what do you base the win off of?
Oh, I mean the complete. Okay, so it was like
because it's not based off the complete fight.
It was 51 to 61 significant strikes. Shawn O'Malley. We knew that
69.
Okay, 69.
But it's not based off the entire scorecard. It's based off per round.
I think they got it wrong. I think the judges got it wrong.
I think it's based off per round.
And you even say that you thought Yan won. I just don't think it was close
because I was basing off the entirety of the fight.
Yeah, I mean,
I thought Yan had a better fight.
Round 1 was close
because round 2. Yeah, exactly. So if O'Malley wins round 1, the fight. That's it.
And I've already said that round 2 is more dominant. I know you're saying that it doesn't matter win, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. But that's how it is.
To me, I think it was pretty clear who won that fight, and I think we all know it.
So I don't agree.
If we're based, we can agree to disagree.
I think I agree with what you're saying, but not based on how the judging works in UFC.
Well, it might be time to change it.
Maybe they should change it because I'm okay with that.
I mean, you're just going to taink Jan's career because
he didn't tank his career. He's like 3rd still.
I mean, but but come on.
What?
A loss like that is big because he won't have a title shot now because of that. If he won that, he gets the title shot.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna you're making it even harder and harder on him.
That's on him for accepting the fight though, for losing.
That's fair.
You accept the fight and lose, you're gonna.
He should have won.
Why?
You just said he should have won
based on the judging,
based on the fight itself, and even the judging, dude. Round 1, to me, it was close.
Shawn O'Malley won round 1.
I have to go back and watch it because I didn't think he won round 1.
Watching it, you said it was close. Which one?
I know it was close. I mean, we both said it was close.
Yeah, and going back and watching it, though, like the scorecard and watching, you can tell that Shawn O'Malley won the round.
But like I said, Vegas odds had -800. That shows that's everything with sports. That's everything with sports.
That's because we're not judges. We're not like professional fighter.
That's okay.
Judging. So of course we're gonna say like the guy that won overall, whatever. They had 6 takedowns. And
this is big money in UFC. Big money.
That's fine.
People who know the fights are putting big money down. And it was, I think it started off with probably a 50-50 shot.
Yeah, I would assume. I think Yan was like -400 at the start.
And it just snowballed Yan as the fight went because we all knew who was winning that fight.
I don't agree, man.
Look at the money where the money went.
That
shows
you can look at where the money went.
That's fine, but I'm just telling you, that just shows you.
I think just like me and you were, I think they're basing off the entirety of the fight and not round by round, which is how the
whatever it is. To me,
the judging needs to be changed.
You are a Shawn O'Malley fan.
I've always said that I thought Yan should win that fight.
Yeah. Okay, well then
we
agree.
But
it's just
according to how the judging is, the rules in the judging rule book, then he lost the fight.
Huh, okay. I mean, we can disagree on that. That's fine.
I mean, no, there's no disagreeing on. That's how the judges judged.
I mean, yeah.
He won round 1 and 3, so that's a win.
That's fine. Well, maybe it's time to just get judges out altogether, and just have them fight until someone's done.
Damn.
I mean, are we going to do this like whole Vince McMahon? Like, okay, because it seemed like to me, it seemed like if Dana White, I mean, that's his guy. He needs that new McGregor.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
He needs that guy. So, how hard would it be for him to sit there and go, okay, if this is close, give the nod to O'Malley? That's not that far fetched.
Well, then that's saying it's rigged, though. Do you think it was rigged?
No. Rigged is like, okay, we are picking this guy to win.
Yeah, I'm not saying like that, but
I'm not saying he's doing
That's
that.
what you just said, though.
But he is building tickets and making money. He is a businessman.
Oh,
we all know that.
He is a Vince McMahon.
I mean, he's picking the fights. Like he's basically playing. He's letting them really fight.
Yeah.
But he is managing that and trying to build a business and a brand.
I agree.
He's going to favor certain fighters.
Oh yeah, he should.
He knows they're going to bring them more money.
That's what he's supposed to do.
So it's not that far fetched.
It's not that far fetched, but
and I'm not saying he does it for every fight, but for this one,
see, I don't think it was that bad. That's what I'm saying.
I thought it shouldn't have been split decision. I was kind of shocked to see split. When I saw split decision, I was like, "Damn, okay." Maybe it was a little closer than I thought, but it was still Yan.
Yeah, go back and watch the fight. I think you'll agree with me.
And then I will go back and watch it, but yeah, I think that the rest of America is, or maybe even the rest of the world, because I mean, obviously the money showed what everybody else thought.
I think, I said, I think they're basing off of the entirety of the fight and not round by round.
Yeah, dude. What about
But that's me also playing devil's advocate. I think y'all won the fight.
Yeah. Okay. T.J. Dillashaw, Aljamain Sterling.
That was ugly.
That was bad.
But he had a dislocated shoulder apparently. Dillashaw.
During the, I think he's already had some
Yeah,
shoulder
he
issues.
dislocated it again in the fight, I think.
Yeah, and then he dislocated
And
again
he
in the
fought
fight.
with one arm.
That was nasty.
Going back and watching it, he fought with one arm.
You think O'Malley's ready for
No,
Sterling?
No.
I don't think so either.
Then again, though, his striking and takedown defense is very good.
We all know Shawn O'Malley is one of the greatest
his takedown
strikers right
defense was
now.
insane against Yan.
Oh, it was. But there was times where he got him up and against the cage and was dumping him on his
It didn't do
back.
anything.
Boom. But I mean, that's takedown
takedowns,
defense.
yeah.
You know, so like he got the.
But like
takedowns.
takedown defense is also a part of like being good on the ground too, like playing your guard. That's part of it. Because
Yeah.
like Charles Oliveira, he's fucking dominant. Like whenever we were saying Islam, took down Oliveira, is he doing anything with the takedown? He did.
He did, yeah.
But like
But Yan, not really.
But like in the early round, like when Oliveira's on his back, you're not. Are you considering that control for the other guy?
Not when it's Oliveira.
Exactly. That's what I'm getting at. So like, if you're not doing anything, how can you really like count that control time as a
And there was times
a valid way of an extra
I agree with
scoring?
that.
Yeah.
I agree with that. But there was times where Yan had O'Malley on his back and was dropping bombs.
You got to
on
go back
him.
and rewatch it because he missed all of them.
Did he?
Dude, I thought the same thing. He missed like every one of them.
And then, the
you got to go back and rewatch it. That's a good one.
Yeah, I will for sure. Oliveira versus Makhachev.
Oh God, dude, the Dagestanians are.
Is the smash like the best way to win right now?
It's the best way to win.
That kind of sucks to see.
Yeah,
Like I don't hate on it in the
though.
fact that it's boring because it is fun to watch. I mean, not necessarily fun to watch. It is kind of boring, but like I just don't respect it as much as like Charles Oliveira style fighting.
Where he's using all the technique in the world to win.
Yeah. To where you just go in there and like you have amazing takedown, like you can take someone down, amazing wrestling, and you get them on the ground and you smash them.
And you just fucking
Now,
hold them
there's-
down and hit him in the stomach and the ribs and
Yeah.
climb up him like a fucking tree and smother him.
If you don't like it, don't let him do it.
Stop him.
I mean,
stop him.
I'm sure
If you
Oliveira
can't beat
was-
him, join him. I want to see two fucking Dagestan guys fight.
Right? Where's
That's
that?
Smash versus Smash.
That's coming. That's definitely coming.
That's the question. When does that happen? The beef between Islam and Habib, and then Habib comes out of
That
retirement.
would
to
be
beat
very
Islam.
fun to watch.
That's when we're known as WWE.
Yeah.
That's when this is fucking missing, man.
Khabib comes back out. I'm
To
still
fight
waiting
Islam.
on McGregor to come out. I think Dana's be like, he's done with him. I mean, McGregor's kind of he got what he needed.
He's got O'Malley now, so
He's got O'Malley now. Who else is like that? For Colby Covington's kind of like that.
Colby Covington is like that. He's a little fucking unicorn.
Yeah,
rainbow,
he's
pot
a
of gold,
moneymaker.
yeah.
You know, Dana White's licking his chops at those guys.
God, I know.
That's the fight. Right
Aljamain
there.
Sterling is kind of like that right now.
A little bit. He's trying to
Because
be that
everybody
guy.
be hating on Aljamain Sterling.
They hate
Everybody
on him.
hates
They
Aljamain
hate
Sterling.
him, dude.
He's the fucking real
He's the
deal,
real
son.
deal,
He
man.
just murdered
Yeah.
TJ Dillashaw.
That was ugly.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what
Big
happened.
gap between those two
Anybody
guys.
else in that division, that's what's going to happen.
I think so too.
I mean, you saw him do it to Petr Yan too.
That second fight, yeah, for sure.
It was ugly
Yeah, it was a good fight
because it lasted.
because there was people who thought that Yan won that fight, and I thought that one was. We both thought that one was
Yeah.
pretty obvious. Just
everybody
because
hates Yan. Apparently,
you can't.
the world just hates Yan.
The world just hates Yan, man. Shit's just going bad for him right now.
Well, that's on him. He didn't need that guy in the head.
Yeah,
While he
and
was on
then
the
they
ground.
got mad at Sterling. Sterling was talking shit afterwards.
Sterling's like, "Yep, I'm the champ. Fuck y'all. I'm the
"What are
winner."
you supposed to say?" Nah. I guess I'll
You
just
can
give
be a
it.
little humble about it.
I'll give it back.
But I mean, like, if I'm that guy, I'm like, "Yeah, we'll run it back. We'll see who the real winner is. We'll run it back."
And
That's all
we
I would
saw.
say.
We saw.
We did see that, but he wasn't acting like that. He was like, "I'm the fucking champ. I deserve this." I mean, I guess, yeah, but
I mean, you know the hard work and dedication it's taken to get there.
I get that, but
yeah, you can't
you can't
say
be that guy. Don't be that guy, man. Don't be that guy.
You can't be that guy.
That's like Sean O'Malley saying, "Yeah, I went back and watched it, and I fucking destroyed that little midget."
That's
what he
exactly.
said.
That's exactly.
It's like, what the
That's
fuck,
exactly
man?
what it's like.
You know, it was a close fight.
Yeah.
Like,
It was a good fight, though.
it was a very good fight.
Because, like, especially, I do agree with you at the end. If there was another round,
If that goes 5 rounds, there's no way Petr Yan makes it.
I don't think so.
That fucking cut.
But dude, there was times in that where it shifted both ways, where it was like,
O'Malley has a chin.
oh
Can
yeah,
we just talk about that?
Yeah, he does.
He fucking
He does.
ate that one. Like he got
where his whole
and he didn't even go down.
Yeah, his
And he
whole
stayed
jaw
up.
shifted. He didn't even see it. Clipped, and you could just see it in the slow mo. I'm like, that knocks like a 99.9.9 point, like 99999
Yeah,
on the planet. It knocks everyone out.
yeah.
Oh man, that was
That's
such
like
a
Justin Gaethje chin.
yeah.
That's a fucking chin.
That was
right there.
that might be the best chin right now. I don't know who's got a better one than that.
O'Malley fucking ate that shit like a champ.
Yeah.
Oliveira's got a good chin too,
Oh yeah, he really does. He really does.
but he got tapped the fuck out. Oh, that one hurt. That one hurt a little bit
That one hurt. That one hurt more than any of
because
them.
I was becoming really like a big Oliveira fan. Just watching
he was
him.
growing on me.
He was
too.
running through all these dudes.
I do.
That's
See,
like how humble he
dude,
is.
the reason like I kept betting. I've talked about it before on the podcast of like I've bet against Oliveira.
And you fucking bet for him, you asshole.
I know, and I knew it was. I had a feeling. And like the thing is like because we know how Oliveira started in his early career of like he struggled. He was like
Yeah.
what 2-8 or something, whatever it was. He had a
Yeah,
bad.
he had some
tough losses and
Then he just went on a fucking 15
run.
fight run.
And I was like, okay, eventually this is gonna run out. I was like, against Chandler had him. He had him.
I remember that.
Against
That was a shit
Poirier.
fight.
Poirier had him kind of early on and then
And
got
then he got
dominated.
gassed.
Yeah, he got
He got
gassed.
so
He
gassed
gassed out. Gaethje was landing a couple good shots.
Yeah, he hit him, and then Oliveira did that little fucking fake guard pull thing where he's like, "Oh, I got knocked out.
Yeah.
I got knocked down."
And I was like, okay.
"Gotcha!" And then you jump on the Venus flytrap.
And I was like, you know what, man? Respect.
Yeah,
This guy's
he's
growing
fucking
on me,
good.
and he's so humble.
So humble.
And God, I hated to see him lose.
Yeah, it
that one
sucks.
got me because you know the smash is just.
That's insane.
I
That's
don't
what I love
wanna
about Hamzat though, because Hamzat is the smash, but he doesn't like. It's not boring to watch him just smash people because he really smashes people.
Hamzat's so much fun to watch.
He really smashes people.
He went toe to toe with Gilbert Burns.
It's fast paced smash.
And I thought Gilbert Burns won it, but that was you could either one of those fights. Nobody,
Hamzat is another guy like that for Dana White.
you think so?
Yes, he is.
I
dude.
killed everybody.
Yeah.
I killed everybody.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous, man. That's another guy like that.
Put
It's a
me in
fucking-
front of put him in front of me. I killed everybody.
Yeah, he did 2 fights back to back weekends. First round knockouts in both.
Was it him that fought?
Gerald Mearshart. He fought him, and then he
Okay,
fought.
yeah.
I forget who the guy he fought right after that was. Or Gerald Mearshart was the guy he fought after. I forgot who the guy who fought the Asian dude. He picks him up and carries him to his corner.
Oh,
And he points to Dana
yeah.
White while he's carrying him.
Yeah, I
And
remember
he
that.
slams the dude on his head and chokes him unconscious.
You know what? You're right. He is that guy. Another one of those guys for Dana White.
He's so fucking. But he's so
He's
explosive.
good.
That's why.
He's so good.
Everybody,
dude.
whenever you see Hamza, you're like, oh, I'm watching this card.
Oh, man. Dude, I wonder if Dana White reaches out to like some of these really good strikers. Like, Hamzat's a good striker. He really
Yeah, he
is. O'Malley, Covington's. I mean, I guess Covington kind of went into that character before he started doing good because they was about to cut him.
Yeah, they were.
But that kind of leads to what I was saying is I wonder if Dana White goes to some of these guys and like, look, man,
You got to be a character for me.
be a character for me. And
Oh, that's so shitty.
and
to
if
think
you
that.
win, it'll work out. And he might know who the. I mean, I don't
That's
know
shitty
if
to
this
think
is
that, 'cause
true.
it seems accurate. It's
I don't know if
impossible
this
for
is
sure.
true, and I like to think it's not. But like, McGregor really opened the door for that.
Yeah, but Gregor did that shit though on his own.
He
was
did.
just like that.
Yeah.
He still is.
God, man, I don't really like. I kind of look at McGregor like I do O'Malley. I'm not like I guess in a way I'm a fan,
That's
but not like
disrespectful to McGregor.
Oh, it is. But no, I don't mean like.
Yeah,
I don't mean
I
like
got
how
you.
good they are.
But then again, though,
Possibly, we'll get. That's a whole nother
yeah,
talk.
that's a
yeah.
whole fucking.
But
that's,
like,
that's the future.
but like in a way, I kind of want to see him lose, but I don't because it's entertaining.
Yeah, right. To
You
see him
know?
climb.
Yeah, just see him climb.
Like I want to see him on top because that means he's going to get all the fights. He's going to be on all the main cards.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's exciting just because I've been watching O'Malley since the Contender series. I've been a fan since.
Yeah, you've
then.
been a fan since day
Day
one.
one.
Before all the
Day one.
face tattoos. When he
For
was
the hair.
he looked so scrawny back then.
He still does.
I mean, yeah, but like
It's just the tattoos. That's the difference. And the
maybe.
cornrows make a difference too.
you might be right. Yeah, I mean he definitely is skinny because it's what featherweight, right?
Yeah. Or bantamweight.
Bantamweight, yeah.
He's bantamweight.
But
How do you think Hamzat's going to do in middleweight?
I think he'll be fine.
That's a big step.
That's a big step.
That division is
that's
the best division in UFC.
That is
Robert Whittaker, Paulo Costa. Paulo Costa and
Yes.
Robert Whittaker are killers.
They're so good.
They're killers.
so
and they
good.
can't even beat Adesanya.
I know. They're all worthy champions.
Adesanya, Alex Pereira. Sean Strickland's a fucking beast. He's a good fighter. Like that whole... Oh, my God.
He had no
whole
choice,
division.
though, because he had those weight issue, like the weight issue.
Yeah.
Him getting
That
sick
whole
and stuff.
division's insane. I'm so excited for Hamzat to be in there.
I'm too.
I wonder who his first fight's
I'm
going
not
to be in
gonna
that
lie. I'm kind of
division.
pulling for. I'm kind of a fan
I
of
am
that
too.
Gilbert Burns fight.
I want to see him fight Paulo Costa.
That would be fun.
It's going to be a good fight.
Paulo Costa's like a
Paulo Costa
bad
is such a
motherfucker.
likable guy, too. He's so funny.
He's kind of like douchey,
He's so funny, though.
but he's kind of fun.
Because, what was it that, him and Adesanya were fighting the second time, Acosta? And, they were like both just doing nothing, and Adesanya goes, Romero, because that's what Romero was doing. He wasn't doing anything.
Yeah.
And then Paulo Costa immediately gets it and does that little stupid fucking hand gesture that Yoel Romero did. They both started making fun of Yoel Romero in the ring while they're fighting each other.
Oh God,
This
that
is
is
so
so funny.
Yeah, he goes, Romero, and he does the little fucking hand thing, and they both like smirk a little. Like,
Is it? Yeah, Whitaker's fighting Paulo Costa, right?
I think so, yeah.
Dude,
That's a good fight. I don't know. I think Whittaker will win that.
Whitaker. I will say this though. Whitaker right now seems like he's in his
good.
peak,
He's in his peak.
but he's done lost to Adesanya twice. I feel like that might do something to someone. Like it's like you've reached a point to like
Like Zhang Wei Li.
your
losing
peak
to Rose twice.
moment, and you still couldn't pull it out. That's got to take a little bit away from you, right?
Yeah, it does. And then, but I think whenever
Same thing for Paulo Costa though.
I think whenever Adesanya loses to Pereira, I think Pereira and Whittaker will be the fight.
Okay.
And then Paulo Costa will fight Hamzat. The winner of that will fight Adesanya, which will be Hamzat. Hamzat will beat Paulo Costa. And then Hamzat will fight Adesanya. The winner of that will fight the winner of Pereira and
Hamza to take Paulo Costa down.
I think he'll smash Paulo Costa.
Yeah, he will.
He won't Israel Adesanya there. That's such a good. It's such an interesting division.
I would love. Yeah, I would
That division's
love to
amazing.
see. Yeah, I would love to see that.
It's exciting, man. The UFC is. I'm
It's fun.
so alive.
It's
I'm loving
so
it. Man.
much fun, dude. And it's at the peak of its time.
I wish
you
that
know?
we could get more heavyweight fights though.
I do too. You never see that many.
And Ngannou he's done.
Well,
He's not fighting.
Well, he had the surgery on his knee.
Okay.
So he
And
blew
nobody else is fighting heavyweight.
He
Though.
blew his knee out. Derek Lewis.
It's just it's a boring division. And Ngannou's so dominant.
Cyril Gane beat. That was a good fight though. Taito Avasa and Cyril
Yeah,
Gane.
for sure.
I was like, we both said
And
like,
all
okay,
those
he's not
guys are
ready.
just like fucking light years away from Ngannou.
Yeah, but we don't know about John Jones yet.
That's what
we're waiting
That's
on.
the monkey wrench right there.
That's the one we're waiting on. Cyril Gane is like the number one contender right now to me.
Stipe needs to get his third shot.
He deserves it. I don't know if
Stipe
I
supposed
think
to fight John Jones.
that was the talk.
That's
Now I saw something the other day about it's not going to be this year.
Jeez, man, it's probably like March or something. I can wait.
But it's
I can
like-
wait. If it's advertised, I can wait.
I can wait, but like, how long we got to wait for John Jones? When's the last time he fought Reyes? When's the last time that was like 4 or 5 years ago?
5 years ago, yeah.
Who's to say he's even the same guy? It's almost like he's kind of scared to fight.
It does seem that way.
Doesn't it seem that
I
way?
really hope he goes up there and is dominant. I ain't gonna lie.
I kind of want to see it.
I'm a John Jones fan, and he's a shitty person.
Shitty dude.
person.
Shitty dude. But the
Who was
fighter,
we talking to the other day that said, "What makes John Jones a shitty person?" I was talking.
we were talking to some. I was there for that.
I was like, "What makes John Jones a shitty person?" And I was like, the fact that he beats his wife, or the drugs and alcohol,
Yeah.
or all the coke that he did and the cheating.
Oh man, all the cheating PEDs. There is something now. Listen.
We're talking. We might have been talking to Crabman whenever that happened.
Yeah, it might have been. That sounds
shit's
about
funny.
right. No, with the PEDs, I think now everybody uses this excuse. It's like the GNC. Like they sometimes they don't tell you what's in there.
Oh God.
You know, like because there are situations. Because I was listening to Rogan's podcast. Shocker. I was listening to Rogan's podcast. He was talking about how like at some of these places where they make these GNC like vitamins and pills, like sometimes they don't necessarily clean the bowl that well. Or clean like the stuff that well that some of that can kind of get mixed in. Some of the stuff you're not supposed to take in like these NFL sports and NFL things and
WADA, World Anti-Doping Association.
sometimes USADA, yeah. Like some of these places that make these vitamins and stuff, sometimes it can kind of get mixed in with the stuff you're not supposed to take versus the stuff you're supposed to take. Like, so who's to say? They all
That's
use
the vitamins I need.
Yes, I need the one. Yeah,
The one that's gonna really make me feel like a better
yeah,
person. in the morning.
yeah.
Fucking damn, man, I'm feeling kind of strong today. I think vitamins are helping.
Yeah, dude. Dude. Oh man. Damn, I was going to tell you something, man. I forgot. But yeah, they all say that. All those
They all
athletes that
say
get
that.
popped, they all say that.
Oh man, that was poppy seeds.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, your ass smoking fucking reefer.
Yeah, you smoking that crack rock. Yeah, there was when what's his name got busted for doping, Lance Armstrong. They like went back and analyzed it. They said that after I don't know if you've seen the documentary Icarus.
I
I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard it's phenomenal.
Okay.
And
That's about. Is that about Lance Armstrong?
it's about just doping in
Okay.
bike racing.
Okay. Okay.
On how they would like hide piss in the walls of bathrooms along the way
Wow.
to like all kinds of like.
That's like burying your liquor in the ground at the concert a week before the concert.
Do you remember that motherfucker telling me that? I forgot all about
It's like
that.
burying your liquor in the fucking ground a week before the concert.
This is not efficient by any means.
And then
No one does this.
the concert comes and they put all the tents around all this shit, and you go in, you dig your fucking liquor up.
Yeah, except
That's
the
smart.
stage is over where you buried it.
Oh,
So there's
that
no
sucks.
there's or porta potties or anything that's in there. It's like you got like a 50-50 shot.
Worth it.
You got a 50-50 shot if you even get lucky enough to set it.
How much
inside.
money would you save? So much money.
So what we're talking about is we go to a lot of festivals, and we've always talked about how we're degenerates. So we talked about how we would sneak liquor or beer into the festival. And one of our buddies said, "Well, I have this other buddy
We are degenerates.
who goes out there a week before, digs a hole, plants the liquor bottle in the hole, and then when the festival comes, you walk in and you go and dig your liquor up."
That's genius. But
It's,
you gotta
it's
think,
a lot
like,
of things.
a week ahead of time, the stage is probably already set up. The porta potties are already there.
Yes, who's to say you would even get to be able to get access to that field?
Maybe you have to do it a month ahead of time.
Maybe you go to Charlotte Motor Speedway, start digging a hole, you get the police called on you. Somebody's calling police on you. I don't think this is.
Yeah, that's like
It's
going
not-
to that's like going to the graveyard with a metal detector.
Yes, that's exactly what it's
What
like.
the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Yeah, man. You start digging, get someone's watch like Rolex or some shit.
Hell yeah, I knew this shit would be down
If you
there.
bury a Rolex on your family member, you got a lot of money.
Yeah.
I need to fucking piss.
You got to piss?
Yeah, I'll be back.
We'll be back, guys. All right, we back.
Cheers.
Cheers, man. Yeah, so I got a text the other day from a good friend of mine, JC. So shout out to JC. But he texts me and goes, "Hey, man, I just finished the podcast at 2 o'clock in the morning with you guys and Crabman and you guys." He's like, "It was pretty fucking good."
He enjoyed it,
Yeah, he did.
dude.
So shout out to JC, man. We
Shout out
appreciate
JC. Appreciate you listening, man.
we appreciate everybody that's sticking through these podcasts. 'Cause some of them are long, some of them are short.
Yeah, we try. We're just so busy,
I
dude.
know, it's so busy.
You know,
Like this one today, we got like 20 more minutes left in this one.
and we have to roll.
Unfortunately, yeah, we
tight.
have to go,
Gotta
yeah.
go because we have the appointment in like what 50 minutes, something like that.
at 1 o'clock.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's always fun coming up here and just shooting the shit.
it's my favorite time. That moment of the day of the week. Honestly,
I'll always say like it really kicks the weekend off good.
it does.
And I always tell everybody, yeah, I don't give a fuck about like what the people are watching want about the podcast. I'm just doing it for fun. But really, I really enjoy like the positive feedback.
I
so
love hearing the positive feedback because
Yeah.
like we are our own worst critics.
much. Yeah, we are.
And that last podcast we were talking about, it's like, dang man, like that one got
Hey,
away from
no,
us.
don't say too much bad stuff. They're gonna go back and listen and be like, damn, they're right.
Yeah.
You're gonna keep talking to them so bad about ourselves. They're gonna
But
start
it was
agreeing.
that podcast was like I will always remember that one.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, even though I can't remember it, I will always remember.
And like the worst part is,
How it all happened.
our guest and Crabman was fucking awesome on that podcast.
Amazing.
It was Shawn and I that were terrible.
I was the worst one. At
I
one
know, I
moment,
was pretty
dude,
bad too.
At one
You were
moment,
falling asleep.
I almost fell asleep in this chair.
I know. I looked up and your
not-
eyes were
not-
closed.
Not fall asleep. Almost passed out, drunk
Your eyes were closed.
in this chair.
And I'm just staring at you.
because, dude,
And you open your eyes and you look at me and I'm like, and you start laughing. You tried not to laugh and you just couldn't help it. I'm like, this motherfucker.
Dude, because like it got to the point where I was like, I know I'm so drunk right now that if I try to talk, it's gonna be bad. So like you guys were having like a
On the cross.
on the cross. You two were talking, and I was like, if I interrupt, it's gonna have to be like something short and sweet, like on the cross.
Oh my god.
You know, this is after that though. I'm pretty sure, and I'm sitting there, I'm
This
like,
is so good.
I can't talk right now. I realize
I've been there.
I realize where I'm
We've
at.
all been there.
I do not need to talk right now. And
we've all been there.
I was like, "Now, all right, let me just wait this out." And I'm sitting here and I'm just like, I start getting way too comfortable. I'm like, "Oh, fuck." I wake up and I'm looking, and you're looking at me.
And for those of you that aren't watching on YouTube, if you guys listen on Spotify, Shawn is actually reenacting his falling asleep. So
Yeah, I was just
go
like
check us out
this.
on YouTube too.
I'm like, oh. I wake up and I just
And
see
I'm
you.
like-
I see like I'm like on the brink of like being in the deepest sleep of my life. And like I would have woke up in this chair and everyone gone, and it'd be like
What?
6 a.m.
And I'm like the guy on Happy Gilmore.
Yeah,
Shaking
what
his
the
head.
hell's wrong with
Yeah.
you?
It was
Yeah,
good.
that
man.
one
was
got
a fun
me,
pod-
man.
It was a really fun podcast. So I really enjoyed having Crabman
I will
on.
never forget that one.
And every guest, just about, we will have on more than once.
yeah,
So Crabman will be back, and we'll have more loaded questions for him. It might be a little different direction, but
to drink as much as the Crabman did and still be able to be as coherent as he was.
we had 12 packs or 6 packs. We had 6 beers.
We all had
each.
6 beers each. Yeah, because
Yeah,
we
and
all
he had
had
a 12 pack though.
Yeah, we all had. I mean, however many
Fucking
beers.
15 beers probably on the day.
Yeah.
Jesus, this is so much IPA.
And
Oh,
yeah, it was fun to have him on, man. I had a lot of fun.
It was really fun, man. Sorry, I had something in my throat. So we've got our bar crawl on the 19th.
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
So
Really excited
all the
about
people that make it through these episodes, we want to see you guys there. Like you
Please,
talk about
please.
your buddy Zach,
Yes.
JC. We talk
Yes.
about like all the guys that are supporting. Everybody's supporting.
If you listen to this to the show, please be there. We
Be
want
there,
to
yes.
see you
It's
there.
gonna be a good time.
Even if I haven't talked to you or Bryant hasn't talked to you in years,
Yes,
yes,
absolutely.
Help catch up with us. Have some
Yeah,
drinks.
exactly.
You don't have to stay the whole time. You don't have to complete the whole challenge. Come and have 2 beers. But
Yeah.
just whatever you do, get there responsibly, leave responsibly.
Yes,
that's
absolutely.
all that we ask.
Absolutely. And so what we're gonna do, we'll at some point we'll post our map, and about what times we'll be there. We want to kind of have a time schedule for it, so we'll post that online. And so everybody, like, if you can't make it to the first bar that we'll be at, come to the 7th one. You'll know which time about we'll be there. Shoot us a
Yeah.
text, stuff like that. We'll
The
have
only thing
that mapped out.
I am worried about that is like mapping the times out. I have the map mapped out of like where we're going to go. It's just that if we decide to grab something to eat at like Charleston Sports Pub,
Yeah.
that place could take longer than expected.
And and we'll kind of what we'll do is we'll just have like a rough estimate. I don't want to.
Yeah.
And you can always just text one of us.
Yeah,
Shoot us a text. I'll be paying attention to my phone. Shoot, hey, where y'all at right now?
yeah,
Where y'all going to be at in 30 minutes?
yeah. Come try some new beers.
Yeah,
You should try-
exactly.
Go outside of your comfort zone, like we always talk about.
Go outside of your comfort zone.
Come see us.
Don't be a pussy.
Yeah.
Every time I
Exactly.
hear the word pussy, I think of 21 Jump Street. Whenever Jonah Hill is pointing the gun at the one percenter, he's like, "Quit running! I'll shoot! I'll shoot!" And the guy runs and he just fucking bulldozes him. He's like, "You're a pussy!"
Yeah.
So funny, man. And he scrapes
Yeah.
his elbow.
I think of that guy when I hear "Don't be a pussy." I think of like the douchiest guy, like bro down.
Quit being a pussy, bro.
Could be a
Why you
pussy,
being such a
bro.
pussy? Just drink
Yeah.
it. Just drink the beer.
Just drink the beer. Just chug it. Just chug it. Just
Shotgun it. Here's
the
the knife.
funnel.
Get
Get the funnel. Get the funnel.
Yeah. Fucking Chaz. Oh God. Chaz Michaels.
Oh god.
That is a movie that doesn't get talked about enough.
Dude, I went back and watched it because I thought the same thing. It's still good, but
It's so funny.
It's not as good as I remembered it being.
Yeah, it's because at that time the gay stuff was way funnier.
It really was.
Now it's not the shock factor anymore.
It's too serious now. I'm
God.
just playing.
Now people are like actually gay. What? I thought it was a
I
joke.
thought this was a joke. I thought being gay was a joke. Like I laughed at that.
It's terrible.
No.
So awful.
No, seriously though. I don't know why you're right, but to me there was some like jokes in that movie that I don't know. And this is the case
The
with
Iron Lotus.
all comedy movies. Is like
Yeah,
there's a couple of them like The Wedding Singer holds up.
it holds up.
Dumb and Dumber fucking holds
Caddyshack
up.
holds up.
Caddyshack holds up. There's a lot of things
Airplane holds up.
like Airplane is one
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation
that
holds
that shit
up.
holds up, dude.
Yeah,
And then there's some that's like that really don't. And I think that
like Pineapple Express. It's not going to hold up. Then again, it might
dude,
hold up.
Pineapple Express was
It's
good.
pretty fucking good.
I remember it being good, dude. But my favorite part of that movie, or maybe not. My
Stop.
that was good, dude. I mean, there's so many one-liners in that movie, but it's when they hijack the cop car.
Oh, fucking his legs sticking out the window.
And he like shoots it a couple times and tries to kick the window out like Hollywood does.
So what happened in the film? Spoiler alert for Pineapple Express. So what happens is he hops in. He takes the lady's cop car because he's about to get arrested, and it's like falsely accused, whatever. Regardless, but he's about to take the lady's cop car, and he's about to run into her, and she had a fucking like icy or a milkshake in her hand, and she jumps out of the way, and it gets on the windshield. It's all red. And so then he turns the wipers on and it starts fucking
smearing it.
It starts smearing it.
You can't
see anything. So he tries to kick the windshield out and his foot goes through the windshield. And so now he's driving with one foot, but his foot's fucking stuck through the windshield.
Through the windshield, yeah. And that's how it would
And it's
go.
like cutting his fucking ankle up.
Yeah.
He's like, oh!
And that's
And like the wipers are still on, so it's smacking his foot. Like that's a detail you don't remember.
Yeah.
The wipers are still on?
It's funny because, we all have those dads. Like all of us have, our dad has watching a movie. We've all watched a movie with our dad or with someone who is like an expert on.
Oh, that windshield would never break that way.
Like on the situation. So it's
Yeah.
like, our dad has put windshields in his entire life. So he like any
glass situation.
Any glass situation in Hollywood that didn't go how it was supposed
That
to.
wouldn't actually do that.
It wouldn't actually do that,
That's me in fighting scenes. Oh,
yeah.
I'm the worst.
Nobody would punch somebody like that.
That triangle would never choke someone.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So that would never choke anyone ever.
Out. Yeah.
It's like he only choked him for 6 seconds. You would just pass out and wake back up. That wouldn't kill him.
Like
I'm the worst.
And it's kind of like, man, you couldn't have brought anyone in here who knew how to just choke someone.
Yeah.
Like, and just say, like, hey, man, this is how you actually choke someone out.
Yeah.
Like, you can't, like, I understand, like, you were spending a lot on this movie.
That's why I respect actors like, Tom Hardy, for instance, or really Keanu Reeves. Like, Keanu Reeves is a purple belt in jiu-jitsu.
Yes.
Like, I respect guys who, they're also doing their own stunts. Like Tom Cruise.
Dude, like,
that's a bad motherfucker.
That's the best action
actor of all time.
The best action actor of all time is Tom Cruise.
The best action actor of all time?
Who's second?
Doesn't matter.
I mean,
Tom Cruise.
And
too.
when we say
also
that,
Tom Cruise.
We're not talking about like who has the best movies. We're talking about who can actually act.
Both.
And
has the best movies.
So like Arnold Schwarzenegger, loaded
awesome.
down, can't act.
Sylvester
that well.
Stallone.
Sylvester Stallone. That's who came to mind. Those
he can
came
act
to mind.
pretty good. Rambo, fucking
amazing
Rocky,
action.
Rocky's not really an action movie, but it really is.
That's an action movie.
But like, do you consider Christian Bale an action actor? That's the hard part.
I think he's beyond that. I think
so too.
He's beyond that.
So I consider like Keanu Reeves, like you got to put him in there with the John Wick films.
That's fair.
And like, he does all of his, I'm pretty sure he does all of his own stunts.
Actor.
Yeah, I would say he's up there for sure.
He's not a good actor.
But I'll be honest, Nicolas Cage isn't either, but he's number 2.
Did I went and watch that Mandy movie? Did I tell you about that?
No, so this has actually been recommended to me by Jeremiah. Shout out to Jeremiah. This week. I've heard it's fucking like there's so many films he's been recommending horror films for like this last few months that I haven't watched. I'm gonna actually start catching up. I'm about to get back on my movie grind, by the way.
I like it.
And but Mandy was what he recommended for me and Gabby to watch, and I didn't watch it yet. Is it good?
It's good.
Yeah, I've heard.
I'm
like Nick Cage. Yeah,
Now listen, it's
Nick Cage. I'm sure.
It's Nick Cage and like. All of these, you get the like. It is peak Nicolas Cage.
Okay,
it's up there.
I'm listening.
It's up there.
Okay, you ever seen Con Air though?
Con Air and
fucking
Coen Brothers. Raising Arizona. Those are like
such a good fucking movie.
Those are the other two.
Raising Arizona is so good.
It's so good. Him and the motorcycle scooping the baby up. I think
after getting the toilet paper,
he's
scooping the toilet paper up.
Oh, that's what. Yeah, it was something like that.
Or the diapers.
I haven't. Yeah. I haven't seen it in so long.
It's so fucking good,
dude. It's. I don't want to build it up too much because it is like
it's a Nick Cage film.
It's a Nick Cage film. You can only go so far.
God.
Yeah,
that's accurate.
You can only search for so much national treasure.
I really wish we didn't have to cut this podcast off right now.
Me too.
This is like my favorite topics right here.
I know. Me too. How much? What time is it?
It's 12:23.
Okay,
so we got 7 minutes. Yeah.
But dude, it is like very enjoyable.
Yeah, for sure.
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
So
kind
of dark.
And I don't know, man. I got to get back on the movie grind. I got to finish Better Call Saul. Back on the movie grind.
That's where I'm at right now. I'm so caught up in like any new stand up that comes out. I'm gonna watch that.
I still gotta watch Fortune
Feimsters was really good. She's so likable, dude.
Yeah, it's impossible not to like.
Yeah, they're like
funny.
She's
sweet and salty.
She is.
That's fun to eat right now.
She might like to me. She's one of the most likable comedians out there.
I can see that.
Yeah, it's just so genuine, just a good person. You could tell.
When I think of likable comedians, like she's definitely the first one that comes to mind, and then I
Theo
think
Von's very likable.
I don't agree. I can see him being very hateable.
I can also see that too in a way.
Yeah,
but
it's
if
the
you
mullet and the accent, it's like Burt Kreischer. It's like a gimmick almost.
Okay, that's fair. If you like him, you understand that he's the most likable.
Yeah.
But from the outside looking in,
yeah,
he kind of looks like a gimmick. Both
for
of
sure.
them, Kreischer and Theo Von.
For sure.
Yeah, but that's just who they are. They're very genuine.
Yeah, whenever I think of like most likable, I definitely think of Fortune Feimster, and then I think of like Joe Coy. Seems like he's so likable.
Oh, Gabriel Iglesias.
Gabriel Iglesias.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah, Kevin Hart is the most likable male.
Kevin Hart is the most likable.
It's Kevin Hart, man. You gotta not. How can you not like Kevin Hart?
Yeah.
I think whenever I think of most non-likable, I think of Joe Rogan.
Non-likable, really?
Yeah, as a comedian, people hate on Joe Rogan as a comedian.
He's pretty good.
He's fucking hilarious.
He's good. Yeah,
he's so funny.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't come to mind as like the best or the greatest, but he's good.
Yeah, he's very funny.
Like him. Yeah.
Bill Burr is probably the one that people don't like.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He's just so controversial.
Very controversial. Yeah, just goes on these rants.
Yeah, right.
You know,
relatable.
You know
his
who
drunken rants.
Oh yeah, I've definitely had plenty of those.
Yeah.
You know who I really don't like is Cat Williams.
What?
I don't like Cat Williams.
Oh man, what a legend!
He is a legend.
He's a fucking legend.
He's a legend, dude. He's a fucking legend. But dude,
it's like not like a Martin Lawrence. Oh, don't say it.
No.
Don't say that.
I mean, I love Martin Lawrence.
Martin Lawrence is so fucking good.
No, I love Martin Lawrence. I'm just trying to think of
Bad Boys is peak,
dude. Martin
action comedy.
Dude, Bad Boys
so
is shit, dude. What about Blue Street?
What about
National Security?
Dude, yes.
Those are cool.
Martin Lawrence is the shit, dude.
Yeah, I love Martin Lawrence. No, I was going to say
Welcome
that.
Home, Roscoe Jenkins.
I don't really remember that.
That's just funny. You have to go back and watch that.
But like, yeah, I love Martin Lawrence. He's one of my favorites. But Cat Williams, there's just something about him that's
he's gimmicky.
He's gimmicky a little bit,
but it's funny.
I don't know, man. Every time I watch some of his stuff, it just
dude.
Doesn't do it for me.
He's very animated. He's very animated comedian. Yeah, comic.
That's like Sebastian Maniscalco. Have you ever watched any of his stuff? He is. To me, I'm watching it. I'm like, damn, this guy's really this big. Like, he's good. You could tell, like, if you like that kind of comedy, like it's kind of like clean comedy in a way.
Okay,
but like, I don't hate on clean comedy. I like Nate Bargatze. I love Tom Papa.
Nate Bargatze's really good.
Yeah,
I mean, Fortune Feimster's pretty clean.
She's pretty clean.
Yeah.
Gabriel Iglesias is funny.
He's so clean.
Kevin Hart is kind of clean. Like he's really
not clean.
Oh, you're right.
His newest special.
I thought that. Yeah,
his newest special is literally him talking about.
Yeah, you're right.
His mom walking down and jerking off.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's what convinced me because I used to think he was like, oh, he's kind of clean, but he's really not.
He used to be kind of clean. Even then, he had the. My mama told me to tell you to mind your damn motherfucking business, bitch. Damn, her damn motherfucking business.
Dude, he's definitely. Kevin Hart's up there for top 10 greatest of all time. You could argue top 5.
Top 5 for sure.
Yeah, you could argue top 5.
Going Chappelle. Oh, Chappelle's number 1. He's the greatest comic.
Him or Richard Pryor, I think. For me.
Richard Pryor's so good too.
Him, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy's
those
good.
three.
He didn't have enough. I feel like Eddie Murphy didn't have enough quantity though.
Yeah, because he went to like the more acting side.
He did.
But she had good stuff in the acting too.
His acting was
but
fucking
like
great.
Eddie Murphy raw.
Delirious.
Oh
man,
some good shit, dude.
He's talking about fucking Mr. T. Oh, yeah, come too fast. And I clench my butt cheeks together and rip your dick off. Oh no, not that.
Yeah, he's definitely like top.
And he was
5.
like that shock factor before there was shock factor in comedy. Like that was Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, so you got Chappelle, Pryor, Eddie Murphy. You know,
Kevin Hart. It's all black comics.
Because
they're the funniest.
They're the funniest.
Yeah. White people are not funny. That's the problem.
After that, okay, you got those 3 for sure. That's the argument for top 1, like the best comic of all time for me. Sorry, I got away from my.
Yeah, that's fine.
Those 3 are like in debate. You could argue those 3, and I guess you could argue Kevin Hart because he is the most like the highest paid.
Sam Kinnison's top 5 all time.
We're getting there. You got Kevin Hart, Bill Burr, Sam Kinison. To me, are the next 3 of like
tough.
How do you put those in order?
I'm putting Sam Kinison above all the other 2, and I think I put Kevin Hart over Bill Burr. Because of longevity.
That's fair.
But Bill Burr is on the rise of passing him. Like, it's possible he could pass him.
Yeah, I'd probably agree with that.
The thing is, Kevin Hart's not at his peak yet.
I know, he's still going.
He's still rising. Every fucking special has gotten way better. Like, exponential growth.
Yeah, he has.
Like, Kevin Hart is definitely top 5 all time. And he could.
He should be.
It's so hard to say he could ever pass Sam Kinison. Because Sam
To
Kinison
me,
is
dude?
a pioneer. Sam Kinison might be up there with Richard Pryor and fucking.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I could put Dave Chappelle above those guys.
It's hard. It's hard to say. Like, they all deserve a spot at number one,
man.
you know?
Fuck that meeting. We'll talk about this all night.
I can tailor myself. Get one. I will go get one of those little measuring tapes that are
Yeah,
like
there you go.
I'll just go like this. You just measure me.
Yeah.
I'll just go buy one.
Will there be beer at this meeting?
Fuck no. We're going to like Men's Warehouse or something.
Okay. We got a cooler.
Just roll it in, pop it down. What time is it? It's probably that time.
It's time, yeah. It's 12:30.
Fuck, this was going good, man. I really hate to end this one.
So we didn't get to really finish our talk of the top 5 comics. So if you guys made it this far, I mean, I know most of the people that we know that are listening, they're probably going to make it to the end because y'all are some OG
OGs,
supporters.
Respect.
Yeah.
Love you guys.
According to Brent, that is original gangsta.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
He said
That was on the podcast last week. If you didn't
original
remember.
gangsta.
If you don't remember
He said that?
Yeah, he did.
I don't remember any of that shit. I mean, dude, I remember Calvinism and tulips.
Oh man.
And I remember falling asleep.
Yeah, you did do that. So
And shout out to the Nutswinger for saying that my soul left my body at whatever time he
2 minutes
posted.
and 32.
That is
2 hours,
the
30
exact
minutes.
time
Yeah,
my
it
soul
was.
left my body. So he is actually
Guys, go back,
right.
go back and watch the fucking death stare I give Shawn
Oh,
in the middle of that scene. But hey, we appreciate everybody. Leave us your top 5 like some comics we left out because we will leave people out.
Yes, for sure.
That was a very short
Yeah, who's in your top 10? Who's in your top 5? Who's your favorite comic?
Yeah, just favorite comics.
It doesn't have to be
for
the
sure.
best. It could be your
And
favorite.
especially if it's people we haven't listened to or haven't ever mentioned on the podcast because we love fucking explore new things.
We do.
We love listening to new comics, new music, all of that, right?
We do.
So, hey, we appreciate everybody. And
For sure.
damn, we'll see y'all in another
Until next time.
7 days.
Yeah, you're going to die in 7 days. Love you guys.
All right, cheers, man.
Cheers.
See ya.